Hello and welcome to the Clever Fox YouTube channel. My name is Illyse and today's video is amazing because I'm going to be sharing with you the 3 top selling planners from Clever Fox. Whether you are looking for a smaller planner and you want to plan each day, you are looking to plan your weeks, or you want a planner that has just a little bit more like goal setting and budgeting, we have the planner for you. Make sure that you watch this whole video so you don't miss any of the features in each of the planners that we're going to be sharing today. Also, make sure you are subscribed to our channel and you have that notification bell turned on so that you get notified each time we share a new video. Let's dive right in. Now, I have all 3 planners here. We are going to go one by one and I'm going to share with you some of the best features and why I love them. So first up, we have the daily. This is a nice thick planner. This is a 6-month planner. So if you plan to use it every day, you will need 2 for the year. But of course, you're going to have your band to keep it closed and a pen loop as well. And then when we open this planner, we'll have a name page. You'll have areas to put your gratitude and self-awareness, what I'm passionate about and what brings me joy in life, daily rituals and affirmations. Then you have a 2-page vision board. This is an A5 planner, so there is a little bit less space than you may be used to in an A4 size planner, but there's still plenty that's included here. A little planner packs a big punch. Then we have goals. So the life area and the top goals for the year: health and fitness, business and career, family and friends, relationships and romance, finance, personal development, fun and recreation, and spiritual. And then you have a focus. So you'll choose 5 areas of focus and make a mind map. Then we have important dates, which is one of my favorite features in a planner, to be able to put down all of the dates that you have coming up. For someone who likes to pre-plan like I do, this is a really helpful section in a planner. And then you're going to have the month. So you'll write down the month and year. Of course, this is undated. You'll date the planner. We have the plan: habits to adopt, skills to learn, things to avoid, places to go, and people to see, this month's goals, this month's wins, and how I'll improve next month. And here's an example of how I've used this. So the way that this will work is that you'll have the month, and then you're going to have all of your weeks. And let's switch to a fresh week so you can see what this looks like when it's not written in. So you'll have the week of, with this week's main goal, the reward if achieved, this week's priorities, a work to-do list, a personal to-do list, habits and skills, work-life balance to-do list, and then this is what a day looks like. So it's one side of the planner: the date, the goal, priorities, your schedule for the day, to-do list, and then rating your productivity. And you'll have a whole week of those. And then we go into weekly notes and then weekly review. So this week's main goal: did I achieve my goal? Did I reward myself? This week's wins: what tasks were not completed this week and why? What habits did I not pursue this week and why? What have I learned this week? How do I feel about my progress this week? And how will I improve next week? And then you continue. Then it's going to switch for the next month. So you'll have 6 of these because it's going to switch colors, which is really nice because each month you'll have a different color and you'll really be able to keep everything organized. This planner also comes with 3 bookmarks if you wanted to include like one at your goals at the start, one for the month that you were on, and then another one for the week that you're on. And then we jump to the back and you have a couple of pages of dot grid paper with a pocket folder in the back as well. So again, small planner, but really packs a big punch. And this will last you 6 months. And this is a nice portable size that can fit in your backpack. It can also sit on your desk and not take up too much room. So if you are someone looking to start daily planning, this is a really, really great choice. Now we're going to look at the Weekly Planner 2nd edition. So this is a bigger planner. It's an A4 size. So you can see when we compare the A5 to the A4. So this is definitely larger, but it has the space for everything that you need to plan. So we're going to start with similar awareness and self-discovery and daily rituals pages. And then we have a little bit of vision board pages. There's 2 here. And now we have a what do I want my life to be like section when. So we have 1, 5, 10, and 20 years. How old will I be? And then we have the life categories of health and fitness, business and career, family and friends, relationships and romance, finance, personal development, fun and recreation, and spiritual. Then we have space for the 1-year goals, all the same life areas, and then your top goals and why you want it. I think that the why you want it space is really important because it gives you that like reflection area. And then we have 3-month goals and a mind map. So you're going to be able to choose 5 goals here and a mind map to achieve those goals. Then we jump into the first month and a nice big space here. And then we also have a monthly review. So the way that this planner is set up is that you'll have your month, then you'll have your monthly review, and then you're going to jump into the weeks. The way that this planner is set up is on the left side, you have Monday through Sunday with today's goal, 3 priorities, this week's main goal, the reward, this week's priorities, a work to-do list, a personal to-do list, and habits and skills, life balance to-do list, and I am excited about, with a fun .grid section here. I say fun because you can use it for anything. And then we have this week's wins, lessons learned, and how I'll improve next week. And you're going to get each of those weekly pages, and then we'll go into the next month, which you can see here what a blank month looks like and what a blank monthly review looks like. And then you'll have your weeks. This is a 12-month planner. It's undated. Of course, it also comes with the ribbon bookmarks, the pen loop, and the band as well. And all of these come in such a variety of colors. Now, what this planner also has is every 3 months, you're going to have another section of space to map out your 3-month goals, to list them, 5 goals, and then a mind map as well. So you're going to get this 4 times, which is really nice because sometimes we start a new planner, we write down our goals for the year, and then we don't really look at those goals again. With this planner, every 3 months, you're going to be able to list out your goals and reevaluate. And then you'll have the colors changing every month again. And then as you get towards the back of this planner, you're going to have a ton of .grid pages that you can use for anything. You can use them for lists, for brainstorming, for things that you need to do. You could even print photos and put them in here for sort of like some memory planning if you want everything all in your planner. So to compare this with the daily, of course, this one is bigger, so it's going to include more for you. But the main difference here is the space for the 3-month goals and that you're going to have a monthly review after the month for each of the 12 months of the year. Also, this is a 12-month planner and not a 6-month planner, but I really love the monthly review section. I think that sometimes we get so hung up on planning our life and then just moving to the next day, moving to the next month, the next week. We're not spending enough time reviewing before we move forward. So this is a really, really great planner choice for someone who wants something a little bit more involved. And now we have our Weekly Planner Pro Premium Edition. So this is going to have even more than we saw in the last planner. So you'll have your name page, of course. Then we have the sections for awareness and self-discovery and daily rituals. And now we have a vision board, which we just created a couple of weeks ago. So if you haven't checked out that video, make sure that you check it out. You have a nice 2-page vision board. We have the what do I want my life to be like section. We have the 1-year goals. So we've seen this all also already. And then we have the 3-month goals and the mind map. Now, this is going to be a much more neutral planner. So for some, you really love the colors that are included and they alternate every month or they change every month. This one is going to be much more neutral. So you could decorate it or you could keep it nice and simple. So you'll first have the month, then the monthly review, and then you're going to have the next month. So the way that this planner works is you have 12 months and then we're going to have the weeks. So after we pass all of the 12 months, every 4 months, you're going to have another section for 3-month goals and a mind map. So there is quarterly goal setting in this planner. It's just that all of the months are tucked at the front together. Once we pass the months, you're going to have your weeklies. And this weekly looks like the one that we just saw, except again, it's more neutral. And you'll have all of your weeks together. This is where having these bookmarks is really helpful in a planner like this, especially because you can have one at your monthly, you can have one at your 3-month goals, and you can have one on the week that you're currently on. Once you get through all of the weeklies in this planner, there's a lot of extras, and I love the extras because if you have seen our videos before, you will know that I love goal planning and I love budget planning. Those are my two favorite categories of mapping out my life, and this planner has it all. So we're going to have a monthly budget and then an expense tracker. In the monthly budget, you have room to write the month, the income, amount, savings, and amount, category and expense, budgeted, actual, and difference, and then your total. And then you get to do a monthly budget review as well. And then we have the expense tracker. 2 pages of the expense tracker, then a dot grid page, and then your next monthly budget. So you'll have 12 of these. So this could be another use for the ribbon bookmark. And then at the end of the 12 months, you have a summary of the year. So the summary of the year is really helpful once you start using it, because oftentimes when I'm asked questions about budgeting or how to get started, people don't know what to set their budget for in certain categories. I feel like groceries is always a really simple example. And the thing is, if you don't know what you've spent on groceries in the past, it's impossible to set a grocery budget moving forward. Seeing a summary of the year and really knowing what your income was, what your expenses were, what you were able to put into savings, and how much you spent in every category is essential to be able to achieve financial success. Let's try that again. Having a summary of the year and knowing what your income was, what your expenses were, the difference, what you were able to put into savings, and what you were able to spend in every category, or what you spent in every category, is really essential to achieving financial success, because you are the only one who knows what those numbers look like for you. You could set a budget based on the budget that I set, but things may be very different. I live in a home of 2 people, you may live in a home of 4. Things are going to be different based on where we live, what our expenses are, etc. So after you get to the summary of the year, you are also going to have some dot grid pages in the back as well. So those are our 3 top selling planners, and for good reason, because these 3 planners are wonderful. And while they all have some small differences to them, whether it's the size or the types of planning that are included in these, we're confident that with all the varieties of Clever Fox planners, you'll be able to find the one that works the best for you. You can pick up these planners and many more over at cleverfoxplanner.com. Please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Let us know if you have any questions in the comments, and also make sure you hit that subscribe button and you have your notification bell turned on, because we have so many amazing fun videos to share with you every week. Thank you so much for spending time with us today. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.